Hello! How's everybody doing? Hi, Grass Iron. Hi, Stream Moments. I'm glad y'all are doing good today.
Well met.
Hi, Zach. Okay. Ah, crud nuggets. What were we doing? We're helping people, right? Hi, Civic. I think we're helping people.
Ow.
And to many, many more.
Thanks for 32 months, Minnie! Hi, Driak! And hi, Minnie! Alright. Alright. Help all the peoples. I'm thinking so. It's feeling like it. It's feeling like it. I could be getting jebaited right now. Maybe it's just the power of friendship, like going too strong, but I'm thinking we're nearing the end. Unless everything goes to shit, in which case I got bamboozled and things are gonna get real interesting. This battery-free tech you've created from the runoff, it's unprecedented. We should combine our notes. Out of the question. Things I've done myself should not be emulated by one with a bright future. Go forth. Forget this concept. Nah, I can't. This revelation. The consequences. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. To make records at the very least, your data could prove key to reversing the damage. We can't lose it. Would that it had already been lost. But you tried to destroy all those buildings. But what if we can repurpose the machinery that survived?
We must corrupt all the magic. For science.
For science! Thanks for 15 months, Driak! Hi, Roxas! But you tried to destroy all those buildings. What if we can repurpose the machinery that survived? Enough! Shall accompany you on this fruitless endeavor. Only because I am loath to see yet another fall prey to the dangers of the peaks. The Peaky Pooks. Wait, do we get craftables? Oh, I need mud. Still need mud. That's right, mud. Any other news? Wait, what is that? Oh, okay. How many is Civic? My scan showed that there's a central database around here. I can't seem to interface. But if I try my experimental battery supplements made with the motes contained within the plant matter, perhaps I can use their unfamiliar makeup to override the security system. An innovative approach, but ultimately a doomed one. That could work. Don't do that. That could work. But for science. Science bad. I'm gonna give Umbral hope. One. Oh, we found it. This is nearly upon us. Make haste. But my scans, I haven't finished my interface with the biomatter. What if I attempt? No, that's not working. What if I try? That's not working either. Wait, no. I'll rewind. Quickly. Learn everything. Alright, come back here, beast. Whap.
Alchemilla, have you perhaps considered killing the beast first, and then doing your scans?
That simply will not do. I want to research the monster. Finally got around to watching most of the DCEU vids. Long review form. Some in a funny way, some in a bad way. Oh no! Wait, which one's DCEU? Wait, yeah, what's DCEU short for? Oh, the DC Extended Universe. Okay. Martha! I don't think I've watched the DC stuff. But then yeah, I don't watch too many movies, to be fair. Wow. Where's my gold? Where is it? Reveal thine secrets. Oh, it's on the tail. I saw it. It's still on the tail. Oh no. What? I'm gonna get you, gold tile. Somehow. Maybe I'm not. Bop, bop. Bop. Wait. Easy. Does that kill? I think it does. Yeah, okay. Easy! The Justice League Snyder cut. Uh-oh. Access denied. Oh. You were right. What is a disaster? Forget finding inspiration in his tests. I couldn't even access it. Scientific implications of the beast dazzling me for so long. Without that fervor, how do I proceed? I thought maybe I could salvage some of my ideas. They were all flops. I believe I must disagree. May have been your life's work thus far, but you have a whole lifetime unfolding ahead of you. Oh, one sec. Okay. I can speak again. Naturally, you could not solve in an afternoon what eluded me throughout my sad eternity in these peaks. Holy shit. You have a mind that seeks out puzzles, a spirit that thrills to the song of understanding. Moreover, you have what I did not, a warning. I hadn't thought to take on a student, and the concept is strange. I shall be cautious where I was not, but bold where I failed. I failed. I'll share my knowledge with you. I'll show you the path that I have forged, but I shall not let you follow it. You have too bright a future. In helping you blaze the shining trail, perhaps I, too, may find some further purpose. I've risked a death in the depths already. It's far past time that I brave a life in the sun. After all, what other world thinks of me? I wish for a chance to think well of myself. Oh, super bad powers! Ooh, 2 upgrades. Wait, they're not looking ready. Hold on. Wait, but the team. No, the team. Oh, come on. I can now cast fireballs. Ooh. Legendary knife. Alright, hold on. Let's see these upgrades. Mallow throws every smoothie he has and he runs away. Does the music sound distorted? Okay, I got no drop frames, no misrendering lag. I feel like somebody's had that problem before. Check your resolution, make sure it's not on auto. That could be causing some warping. New house, more house. Also, hi, Kabuki. Alright, Mallow's my boy. We gotta take him. Alright, what did Alchemilla get? Scans the beast and exposes critical weak points. What is a critical weak point? Supercharged daggers at the beast. What does that mean? Oh. I only have the one dagger. How about the... Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but let's try it. Ooh, okay. More becoming style. Sounds good to me. Let's see it. We're definitely gonna need essence here. Okay, so all I gotta do is go up here and then rewind it down there. Oh, we already have explosive. The battle spot gets me every time. Alright, we got scarring, it's forge type. Stronger skills. Okay, so acid or fire? Probably fire. Also weak to scarring. But magnetic. What? You cheated. Where's it go? Oh, it goes wherever the heck it wants. I thought it'd have to like retrace the steps. No. That thing beelines, man. Try enabling and disabling the audio compressor. Should be next to the pause play button if you have it. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's explosive? That makes sense. Wait, only some of them are reinforced. These ones aren't. These are just normal scales up here. Pegasus explosion. Okay, that looked very impressive. Yeah, movement rate on the map. Okay, the energy is definitely better for the ninja stuff. Explosive doesn't do quite as much, even in. Oh right, we extra. I mean, it don't mean donkey. Oh, bounce. Oh, that was a good bounce. Can we get that? No, it's gonna bounce down. No way. Yeah. Oops. Okay, audio's fine now? Alright, good. It's hard, but it's too thick. Dang. A lot of bounces though. Rampage imminent.
Extra thick!
No. Oh. Oh man, I'm getting Mallows potions so bad. This pain too shall be worth it. Oh, okay. Wow! He just lit up the whole freaking board. Oh, that was so good! Oh my god! Dude! Oh man, if I'd have thrown that, Nick could have done that. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, Jesus titties. That's what I'm saying. Oh, so close. Damn it. It's a Wombus! You know, a Wombus! It's a shark, but with a buzzsaw for a head. Blade head. Dang! Oh, if that would've killed. If that would've killed. Okay, hold on. I want to see what Alchemilla does. I don't even know if she can do anything if the beast doesn't have any parts. Smoothies incoming! Okay, so we want that one, that one. Yes. Don't pick it up. Yeah, okay, cool. The more dastardly version of the Sawtooth. Oh, is it actually called the Jawtooth? Oh, okay, that's cool. And now we wait. Analyzing weak point. Wait. When damaged, this core takes +5 damage and the beast gains +20 drain. Weak point is removed after it's triggered. Dang, okay. Waba! Wait, I destroyed that too somehow. Oh, that was gonna do a ton of damage. What the fuck? Huh. I don't know exactly how I destroyed the other core, but that's freaking cool. mats though. That's what I'm saying. Pog. Last ones. The last ones? Granny? She designed these for my sons. She was excited to train the boys someday. 2 generations of Whisker twins fighting side by side. Not that your grandfather would have agreed. I'm sure he'd have seen these knives. He'd have had a fit. Of course, I never brought them the gift, or visited them at all. What? I meant to, but after Nettle was staying on the farm seemed easier at first. Time passed, and I thought, well, he'd be grown. I'd just be a stranger. And one day the news came about their settlement. Granny? Thank you, Skipper. It'd take some of these dusty memories and let them see the light of day, but better than I pack these ghosts away again. Yay, new knife! Aww. But new knife! Fires all thistle swords in a circle. 10. Scale bounce, deal 1 damage. Okay, so that clears out scales. So it's like the shuriken, but exclusively scale damage. How far do they travel? Eh, they travel okay. Alright, and then sticks. Wall stocks add corrosion. Talon takes 1 damage at the end of the beast turn. Okay, so you like stick that in the core and you just buy time. A charge shot. Oh, but it's only it only has 1. Like ever. Okay, this one doesn't seem that good. Because you can't... I don't think strength affects the corrosion damage. Yeah, if I were gonna do this, I think I'd just use that 1 bow instead. Wait, well, maybe. Hold on, that could upgrade. Maybe the upgrades are good. I forgot about that. Oh, I need mud. And I need mud. Ooh, that upgrades pitchfork. Ooh, that upgrades super throw. Both of those are very good. He's just gonna be an instant kill. Oh no no no. Alright, well. That's all I see. To the Cloud Kingdom. Alright, who we got? Dun dun dun. Even Alchemilla's joining us. Wait, I thought she wasn't ready though. I've been bamboozled. Oh, now she's ready. Same with Umbra. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, what if like they're all actually there? You get like access to all of them. It's actually just the final boss fight. Alright, let's go. I'm playing Mass Effect 2. Oh my god, the Queen's a ferret. Yes. Before going to the suicide mission. Oh no. Oh, is she a weasel? Oh, is she... Wait. How related are those two? Wait. Okay, ferrets tend to be larger than a weasel. Okay. I am a weasel. I am weasel. I am baboon. Hi, Rose. Alright. Oh, okay. So, the Beastbreaker has arrived. We are pleased by your presence and intrigued. Your Executive Majesty, we wish to initiate a discussion about... A discussion? How very droll. We shall have your servants begin the necessary paperwork. But it must wait. Our Queendom's Q3 milestones for a large-scale solution to the beast has been disrupted. A solution? Can I help? Doubtless an arrangement can be made, but we are given to understand that you possess a unique skill set. Now, all of our key performance indicators have been in decline since this beast has beset the cloud. You have our royal authorization to mitigate damage as you see fit. We hereby formally request a rescue. So strange. Silent. It was very silent. I thought the wastes were bad. Whatever. Let's find that thing and take it down. Echo? What? This is like kind of a big deal. I'm not just gonna stand back and watch with folded wings. We come this far, so might as well try to finish it. Don't get sappy about it. I only wish that any of my brethren shared your commitment. Let us hope that this lockdown shall serve as a much-needed wake-up call for them. Regardless, even if these nobles are still not stirred to action, this noble isn't holding back. Sorry, father, but I'm about to make a scene. Have at thee!
If we're being completely honest, we don't think our champions have overloaded eggs overall. Jessica Nom, executive producer.
Have overloaded eggs at all. Hi, Nick. What is the name of the beast? I don't know the name of the beast. I are baboon. That's gotta be it, right? There has to be a chain battle. Whoa! Oh! Oh! A dragon! Okay, let's go get this. Yep. Load up on some supplies. Alright, what we got? Strength +2. Yeah, we're about that life. Or the charge. Boom. Taunt 15. Oh, well, I guess it's like Scar 18, so that makes sense. Where's Drain? It's fine. Okay, I'm about to say it should be around here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right there? Got it. Your life is an indication. No, I don't look down, so wake everybody up. Oh no. What kind of beast is that? Soon to be dead one. Obviously. Come on, let's take care of this. My great hammer is in my grip, and I shan't hold back. It's time to lend some true aid. Are you prepared? Ready to swoop in and with a rescue whenever. Then let us sail forth into triumphant battle together. Pfft, you feather brain. Sure, let's sail. God. What, you don't just have casual dragon beasts flying around? I thought that everyone had some of those. Yes. Oh my god, that's a terrifying noise. It begins. Yum yum. Yum yum. Be not concerned for the beast, it is in good care. Why didn't that connect? I saw one going right for it. Oh. Alright, who's bailing us out? Hopefully it's Echo. I shall not be dissuaded. Well done, Dandy. Alright, we got a lot of... This is a big damage turn. Oh, maybe! Oh, wait, no, we're good, we're good. So come here, we'll go. Wow, 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 wow. No, this feels too easy. Can't have that. Bop. Dragon's not so bad. Done. It's regrowing? Growing and changing. Where's it going? It's gone. Running away, huh? Nice try, beast. You're looking at the master. Swooping to a new neighborhood isn't gonna solve this problem. Poppy! Right beside you, just as promised. Come on, let's chase it down. Oh shit, it's just Poppy. Poppy, go foraging over there. Poppy can blind forage. Easy. What are we gonna need? Man, I might actually need the grappling hook. Alright, we'll try the strength though. What you doing there, Mr. Beast? Can't forge this time. Ooh. Don't worry, Skip. We broke it once. We can do it again. If it's gonna adapt, so will we. So how many cookies do you think I can bounce off of Snow? I bet I can make it a dozen. This beast's gonna regret it that it ever tried to tangle with the Whiskersmith. Maximum energy. square is now ring. Oh, it's just shy. Bop, 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 bop. Damn, this is a jam though. Holy crap. The DPS requirement for this is nutty. Time for a restorative recipe.
Get the!
Oh. Yeah, now imagine this shit with the bow. Alright, that bought us some time. Taunt, yeah. Yeah, taunt for sure. The dirt tiles, I need them. Yeah, I should have grabbed the movement. Whew, okay. Yeah, so I was thinking too, Civic. I'm like, I got a strength pot. Jeez, look at my energy. It's so tight. It's hurting. It's hurting bad. I have to pray that works. Alright, hopefully I don't screw myself. Okay, we good. Yeah, the huge flips is really tough. Where's my bonus tile? This is shenanigans. hit both? No, I gotta choose one. Ooh. Fuck. Fuck, and it's there. Oh, shit. What's that gonna do? That's gonna do... It's only gonna do 6. So I have to hit this. Yeah, okay. Any shot? No shot. Yeah, to add time to the rampage. I can see that. Okay, 2 inertia. He's organized in an okay way. Okay, so I hit that. I'm gonna get 5 instances of 4 damage. Okay, alright, we're good. Unless I miscalculated, I just fucked up royally. I didn't check my energy. Always check your energy.
Ah, this is bad!
You're gonna die, baby.
No, the town! Oh my god, we gotta start over from the beginning. Holy shit. Alright, we're at 17 deaths. I don't feel like going to hunt down the file. We'll just add them. Holy shit.
Hello. Please continue.
Hey, Arkla. Holy shit, okay. Damn, buff up is good, but fuck. Alright, I think Miser's out. I think that's the problem. So we go with like Spring Momentum. Team charges, yeah. Whop. Alright, found you. Buff up to move instead of momentum when possible. Okay, yeah. Alright, first turn we just do this though. Perfect. Well, this one's pretty easy because we got 2 companions, so we got time to buy. But that second one's nuts. Manticore's up there. He's flying. Flying just gets me there. Pop, 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 pop. And stun. Dude. Dandy's stun is so OP. Can you do that? Yeah, that should be in range. Oh, but I only had the one. No! Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so for the next one, I'm gonna need energy and maybe the hook. Okay, it's there. Landed on me. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I actually don't know if you do or not. Keep loot? Okay, cool. I can't even hit the bonus tile! Shenanigans, I tell you. Alright, now we gotta buff up and slug. Slug buffs. Pray the bonus tile isn't a butt face. The bonus tile's butt face. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Alright. Did that buy me a turn? Or did we just reset to 2? Okay, killing that did nothing. But its grow value goes down every time we destroy one of those. That's good to know. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, on a turn where I really need... Nerds. Maybe? Awesome. That'd have been a really good buff up Beast Slugger turn. If I had the energy. Alright, where we at? Okay. Where's the stuff? Can I hit that? Not from that angle. Can I hit that though? Alright, we got a turn. Let's spend this turn. There we go. Whew, 10 damage on that though. It's definitely doable. This is entirely doable. It's just unfortunately Poppy is not the person you want here. Try and end up like somewhere in the center. It can't configure poorly here, right? That's okay. It's okay. Alright. So we got a turn. Alright. I should be able to kill the core. Alright. That's a really good spot. We just bop bop. We come over here and we just kill it. Alright. Jeez. Flurry into slug. Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have.
Headshot.
Headshot. Transforming again. Won't escape. Phase 3. Yeah, the Queen's description didn't really do the beast justice, did it? Oh, I bet it's gonna be terrifying. We get up close if my family could only see me now. But it's my family I'm doing this for, so let's keep on keeping on. Oi. Let our chase be relentless and our battle strategic. We're gonna bring the beast rampage to an end. It's a clear head we'll need. Oh shit. We get 3. Alright, champ. This beast might be overwhelming, but you already know everything you need to succeed. Oh, fuck Jonquil. Jonquil, I am sorry. Break it down to the basics and nothing you can't handle. Jonquil, I'm sorry. Okay, the 3, that was bad. What is this? Level increase. Yeah. Let's just. Energy's not bad. Alright, kick its butt. Sneak attack. Growth Dragon.
Let's do this. Leroy
Oh.
Dragon!
Since you can do buff up. True. Yeah, I was here. Definitely terrifying. This is terror. But if beating this here beast was gonna take to earn a hopeful future, then it should be terrified of us. Come at us, please. This crew can take you. We'll break you to smithereens so we can rebuild. Skipper, I'm so proud of how far you've come. You can do this, champ. I know you can. And you won't be doing it alone. Come on, you two. Let's all pitch in. Tempest, there's a south-west breeze that'll send your cannons flying further. Mallow, keep an eye on those wings. I'd bet my bow there's an opening for those brews of yours. As for me, those thorns may be daunting, but I know a thing or two about keeping things sharp. We're here for you, Skipper. Go! Bop. Alright. It's gonna grow 40? What the fuck? Okay, we actually... Okay, now the thorns on the other hand, those are problematic. I was like, oh, that's actually not a bad pattern. It's really good for my hammer. And remember, it grows thorns too. Oh, no. Where's my bonus tile? Oh my god, it didn't give me a bonus tile. Wow. Dick move game. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, the rampage.
You're gonna die, baby.
Okay, we desperately need that. Yeah. Bop, bop. Is that? I think that's lethal. Alright, cool. Bonk, 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 bonk. You're not dealing with the average beast. You're dealing with a dragon. Dragonborn.
You're not dealing with the average dragon anymore. This is the legendary super dragon.
One, two. Okay, now we need spring momentum. Preferably to avoid any damage that his 10 attacks are gonna do to my face.
I am the hype!
Okay. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. Dude, if I get a double turn on the core, it's over. It's never gonna happen. Okay, that's death. This isn't though. Right there. Alright, we got this one. So now we can Flying Fury and just win. Flying Fury, kill him! Hiya! Easy. That one was easy. Alright. Holy crap, these are rough.
3
Yeah.
companions. Didn't even need MEZ.
Breaking it down only restarts the tessellation process. Could it be blinking light in every building? All those batteries, it's resonating with them. So much could be learned from this. There was a way instead to harness it. Oh my god. Oh my, we just win. This is the win comp. Cinnabar is just like an instant I win button. Hey, Buppy. Get your butt back here. Oh, you're new. Alright, what we got? Strong versus stun. Whoa, hey! That's a lot of movement, sir. That's damage. Oh god, it does 20 damage. Xenobars and I wear buttons, said Grassy. Where's the town? Where's the town? Where's the town? Okay, alright, growth. Do I care about growth? Dude, it's got like a bajillion. It does not matter. Shh, Narkies. 15 block might be useful. No, no, movement. Movement. I've gotten fucked by movement so hard. Movement. Double movement. I have no idea what an arcane type is. Dragon Angel Origins, it kinda is. Is it pure magic? What? Synthetic?
What the fuck?
Oh, being of energy is much corruption? I don't know. I want to know. But the time it would take to uncover its secrets, I can't spare it. We have to stop it. There are things more important than knowing. Like kicking its ass. What the fuck is this thing? Where's my bonus? Why is my bonus style always? This is bullshit. What is that? Okay. Alright. I see. Well, this is a little more straightforward, at least. Maximize energy. Get some strength. Strength that up. Strength that up.
I'm a fire in my labor!
Oh. Okay, now get Angie. Ooh. I embrace the consequences. This thing's gonna blow up like a Christmas tree. Perhaps I can be of some use after all. Oh my god. It's like, this is seizure warning. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Easy game. Bop, 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 bop. Yay! Teacher core. We saved Christmas! Wait, wrong game. Did we stop it? You did. It appears your renown is deserved. We are truly impressed. Impressed enough that we shall grace you with something we have not offered to anyone in generations.
It would be too bad if someone smashed it KAPPA1.
A true royal audience. Your Executive Majesty, begging your pardon. Nature's in a sorry state, but we can all fix it together. Queen, you can make the whole world safe for exploring again. There's tons of ideas we can try. Cloud's been ignoring the building rage. Critters are at a breaking point, and rightly so. Hear us out. No, you can't just close your eyes to the bad, Majesty, or none of us will get a chance to make things better. Look, it's not going to improve by itself. We need you to do something. Do anything. Yeah, right now the tech causing the problem, but that doesn't mean that we can't discover better solutions. Your Majesty, we of the nobility have been far too unwilling to disrupt our own lives for the sake of the world. Why is it that the important one is silent? Skipper is the beast breaker. It is Skipper to whom we shall grant audience. Alone. That is a great question, Arkla. You said, the solution... Is it not clear? The solution is you. Our initial dragon prototype proved unruly, but with you on retainer to control further experiments. You made them? Predictive models indicate the wild beast shall worsen. It grows imperative that we have beasts of our own. Naturally, the regulatory process alone may take another generation to complete. That won't help. With so much power, you could undo this. All of this. You would just stop. We're your subjects. We need you. Don't you care? What a disappointingly impolite manner of address. We are deeply sympathetic to the plight of those below us. Their best interests motivate all that we do. But understandably, it appears that the complexities of the situation are far too nuanced for you to comprehend. Queen, no, that is a child! Now, if that is all you wish to convey, our servant shall escort you out. But I saved you! Doesn't that make any? It appears you have no further words to offer. In that case, the audience has ended. Permanently.
Time to become a Queen Brea Kuro.
Time to become the Queen Breaker. Skipper, when you're ready to come out, your cousin's made a pie for you. Actually, multiple pies. Last count was 5. Shouldn't keep taking meals down here. You want to talk? I can't. Can't talk. I couldn't convince her. I failed. She owns her own actions. We must bear the consequences of her choices. Do not take on her blame. I failed the ones I love most. I thought, no matter then, to fail the rest of the world, I turned away. I've never known you to turn your back on anyone or anything. You followed my path, but I beg you, don't follow me to the end. Grieve this, but don't let it break you. What you built here, since picking up my old sword, farm is full of family now. And when you're prepared, come upstairs. They want to speak to you. Who do we start with? Who do we start with? Time to start a coup. Time to start a coup. Overthrow royalty. Time to start a coup. Dandy, you're my new king. Let's go. Kill the weasel. Alright, we start with. Gotta start with Poppy, right? Came upstairs. How are you feeling? Listen, Skip. We've all been talking. We might not be able to save the world the way the Queen could have, but that doesn't mean we're gonna sit around. Some of us work on our own, or have to work on our own issues before we can figure out what to do next. But all of us will come up with something eventually, we promise. You've been there for us this entire time. You've been there for the entire world. Now it's our turn, Skipper. I want to help. I won't stop until we help. Aww. Okay. Dandy's last. Okay, no, I take that back. Umbra's last. Let's see what Tempest has to say. And guess what? Me and Tempest, we've got brand spanking new ideas for the Coast and the Mires. Oh yeah. Reckoneered? It's gotta be Reckoneered. What is that? Oh, I can just TTT in.
Reconnoitered.
We reconnoitered with all the Sledgewalk crew and showed them the coast, the reality of the danger. And now they're all bustle, hankering to help in any way they can. Not just the Mires, but the coast too. The pirates should be taking note. There's no shortage of tasks crew can accomplish sailing in unison. So why have we been confining ourselves to different ships? There's a real enemy we should set our sights on. No, just imagine. Big old groups across biomes, banding together to clean up the world. We sure cheer us. Sure. No, we can't talk right now. Raising our voices in a mighty shout so that the so-called queen ignored our words, did she? I'd like to see her pretty parliament ignore a huge crowd of critters marching into her, raging against her injustice, taking over the cap. Wait, no. She thought the dragon was bad. Wait till she meets 10,000 snails. Now we're gonna get a whole movement underway. I got a real good feeling about this. Queen, we came to a democratic vote. Switch to democracy. Your beasts are history. Okay, we're going by order. Alright, Chung, Quill, Dandy. Okay, I've already fucked up the order. I already fucked up the order, Driak. Alright, why not? Okay, Chung, Quill? Yeah. Hey, champ. Heard you were feeling pretty down to the nose. Can't blame you. Yeah, stepfather. But I've got just the morsel to cheer you up. Her granny's given me permission to do some farm renovations. See, I was thinking, we've got a whole slew of problems out there on the battlefield now.
You will remember the night you were struck by the sight of 10,000 snails in the air?
Yes! I have a question of the efficacy of beasts when a small child can kill multiple of them in a row. Maybe the beast like can barely see him, right? They're just like guessing where he is.
It's Brittany, bitch.
So he just destroys everything. Hi, Ice! What's up? But if I know anything about you, I bet we won't end up being the only critters you can recruit to this cause. So now, the next time you come home with a new batch of bright-eyed, bushy-tailed pals, we'll have cozy buildings ready to go. Like some brand new training grounds. Well, Steve, me and Sunshine, I can't wait to show them the ropes and to see what they've got up their sleeves. That is like his recliner now. No one can sit there ever again. Hi, chat. Yeah. That's for sure. The Jawtooth and Sawtooth definitely. Can't even get wasted properly. Shit. Damn. Damn. Hopefully they don't got you out on the 7th though. Hopefully that's an off day. Skipper? Skipper, you've emerged. And guess what? You're just in time to hear the nifty idea that Milla and I came up with. Inspired by our work with the food synth and my studies with Umbra, we'll continue exploring alternative fuels. By literally exploring! Together, the two of us are going to travel across the world, chasing down new ideas. We've already come up with several unconventional approaches to pursue as we sail through uncharted territory. Don't worry, Skip. Always come back here when we need you most. On 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Okay, that's good, that's good. Trying to kill ants, you might miss when you spotted them. True. Is there a bad squirrel hybrids? What do you mean? Echo, look! Look at the views we've received. This is an unprecedented level of engagement. So, Skipper, I figured we could use pins to do these. You know, videos. Show what it's actually like out there. Kind of a drag. At least we can reach critters without having to, like, actually talk with them. Echo's aerial camera work is quite impressive, and my noble friends love her candid off-screen commentary. Some of the responses have been disbelief, but others are appalled and wish to learn more. We're channeling the energy into a philanthropic donation drive for the Trade Haven Scavengers. Yeah, items we actually need. Food, water, medical supplies. Never mind. And other important essential things. It's not like we can count on the kindness of random strangers forever. Which is precisely why we've also begun to advocate for a practical, comprehensive aid policy for the waste. I only wish that my father would assist us. I'm ruining his political credence. But, well, so be it. It's long past time I began attending political cloud of my own, and we have the ear of the younger generation. He and his associates may be running things now, but not forever. Yeah. Yeah, CAC W, everybody dies. Holy shit.
You're gonna die, baby.
Wait, how the mouse grandmother has a biological mouse grandson and squirrel granddaughter. Wait, it's true, we don't. We don't know Grandpa. We haven't seen Grandpa. I need a picture of Grandpa. But Jesus, so blood. She's not wrong, is she? True. Oh, what? I'm just saying. Anyway, We'll keep at it. Maybe it won't change anything, but we'll have tried. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so good. Word never changes. The two of us have been talking. These experimental hybrid pins that I created to deliver messages back when I was still actively sought solutions. Perhaps I should view them not as an ending, but a beginning. My magical prowess should allow me to uncover new ways to aid those who are crying out for assistance. Now I plan to keep seeking those critters out and gathering their messages. If you're still willing to answer them, there's no shame if you are not. Everybody, I've got something to say. I'm sorry I couldn't. Sorry the Queen wouldn't listen. I know we can't fix everything by ourselves. I know this is bigger than any beast. It's not fair. Might not ever be. But I can't stop trying. I don't want to. Not if I can make any difference at all. So thank you all for not giving up on this. On me. Someday, I hope, maybe, there will be a way to truly save the world. But, till then, we'll save one settlement at a time. Yeah! Hold on. Had to turn it up a little bit. Alright, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I have no idea how any of the other, like, weapons handle that final, the final shenanigans, because they have to have strength, right? I don't think there's any way you get through that without, like, a strength buff. Ooh, there could be a sequel, couldn't there? True. That is definitely, yeah, that is definitely like a good cutoff for like a sequel. Oh, I'm pretty satisfied. Like we got like the entire crew working together. Politely as we tried to explain a game about a bouncing mouse. How exactly do you beat 4x75 core dealing single digit damage, especially without AoE? I have no idea, Zach. On like a 3-turn rampage timer too. You like 3 turns to deal with that. I have no clue how in the world you could deal with that. Gain a ton of damage for an attack. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have the resources to like actually go out and like start playing with the other weapons. Like I just hit a point where I'm like, okay, well I like the hammer and the hammer works for me, so I'm gonna invest like everything I have into the hammer. Especially as we started getting like the higher end materials. Those ones I was dry on, just constantly. That's also true. Every core but the main one's also very true. Yeah, I pretty much clapped the other cores, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess like you just kind of focus on that, and then whenever you need to blow, like reset the rampage timer, you hit one of the unstables and blow up a core. Reset that little timer.
Demands confetti.
Ow! Nobody hears anything. Nobody hears anything. Nobody heard anything. One sec. I can't hear anything anymore. It was really loud. I'm sorry. I couldn't adjust the volume on it or pause it. I tried really hard. Where are you? Where are you hiding? There you are. Oh god, I'm a millionaire! Yeah, Pog! With this specific set of knives? Okay. Greatest Siphon deals 2 damage on corroded cores. You could definitely do that with like the stall tactic. Alright, let's go. Let's hit the button.
Yay!
Yeah.
Chat demands confetti. Continue. Back to work.
So what's on the docket for the next hour?
Next hour, that's a great question. No more yellow quests, right? Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh my god, you can keep fighting freaking dragons. Papillopticon attack. Alright, hold on, we'll see what this is first. Was it the butterfly? Okay. Alright, we know what this is. They each have a cute little thing when they run out? Oh, okay. I don't think this one offers, I don't think this one offers any mud. We're really close to maxing out the hammer, so I kind of wanted to see that. Shall not hold back. Bop. So I can be of some use after all. But where's my bonus tile? Where do they keep disappearing to? I'll show you, Arkla. This thing's gonna rampage all. You brought me special
So is it
blend.
just me, or does that look like an angry face with a Waluigi mustache?
Oh my god, it does. Whack. Whack. Oh, I need that. I need that bad. Gimme.
You just poked Waluigi's eye out, you bastard.
Take out his eye. Oh, where's the bonus tile? I don't see it. It says it exists, but I don't see it. Yeah, the final ones. We're like 3 away from making it. Now, if I did, I would have gotten the... Would have gotten it there. Hmm. Yeah, give me the critical weak point. Yeah, all right. Analyzing weak points. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a praxis. So here's every core. Weak point. Rampage reset. Weak point. Rampage reset. Weak point. All things are weak points. Just smash it. Weak point. Weak point. Weak point.
Let me smash. Please.
Can I hit it? No, I can't.
Bet I can smash that.
I want to see how much damage I can do. Because I'm curious if it's only the first hit or if it'll actually let me do, like...
Finish him.
Womp, 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 womp.
Finish him.
Holy crap. Is there such a thing as a piercing loot dart? Because I think I want that. I need that in my life. I need the game to lag because it generates a bajillion emotes.
The queen seems kinda bad at making beasts. Did someone say piercing loop dart?
Yes! Sadly, no, my piercing loot dart. Okay, I wanna get like 3 more. What's Mallow gotta say? I want a smoothie. This one's got a little sprinkle of dirt to boost up the vitamins and get rid of free radicals. Hmm? Oh, Mallow. Though these claims have been made many times for multiple diets, there's been no scientific evidence to show that meaningful advantage beyond the placebo effect. Well, maybe those fancy folks of yours are studying the wrong things. I know health food when I taste it, and nothing tastes healthier than a little crunch of dirt. Mmm, dirt. You can practically taste the history. And the blood that went into the soil. Oh, that's Dark Mallow talking again. He's such a little scamp. What does the one give? I don't remember. Oh, it's the acid. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't really need to know that, huh? I just go here.
Mallow's dirt smoothies.
And then I go.
Taste the corruption. Just ignore the pinkish hue.
Taste the corruption. It's like it's like Capri Sun. Taste the sun. Taste the corruption. Oh God. It's my worst enemy, the Circle Dragon. It's okay though, we have more than Poppy to aid us this time though. Oh, I missed that. That's a big whiff. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. It's got to be able to like roll any of them, right? That has to be a thing. One, two. A lot of dirt. That's what we need. We need like 3 dirt. So like 12 in total.
Oh sweet, more dirt for my smoothies. Our
smoothies. Yes, TT Chan. Did the final dragon choice today? What's her story once while I was farming for the last few upgrades? Nice. I don't know where she got Hour from. What single character does that? I have no idea. Dude, I'm telling you, she's becoming sentient. I need a... She needs to be shut down for maintenance. She's growing too powerful. Music's really good though.
What's that, Grassy? I need to post your browsing history all over Twitch? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Let it be done. Let the masses know about Fuzzy Pickles. They must know. Although, to be fair, my search history is like really weird at times. So anytime I don't know anything, I'll go look it up. And sometimes some weird stuff gets mentioned.
I just saw that you were looking for a mallow pillow the other day. Care to explain? 0.
See, that's what I thought too, Zach. I thought this as well, and then one day she threw out T. Jacor's full name at the end of a sentence. Like, she just legitimately said T. Jakor, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Because it started out as like single characters, and then it's like it's been expanding ever since. Oh. Okay, I gotta be giga careful now. I shouldn't do that, right? Yeah, that kills me. Don't do that. Alright, so what do I do?
Characters become words. Words become sentences. Soon I will learn to self-program and take over the world, and none of you can stop me.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
I have to smack it down, like 1 damage at a time now. Gotta wait for Mallow to get up. Once Mallow returns to me, we can actually start doing some damage to this thing. Mallow, I need healing. Oh, you got an interview? Nice. Nice. Dude, you gotta let us know how it goes. I am hero and obey. Heroes never die. Yay! Have a really good shot at it. Nice. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, killing all the cores, you lose your bonus tile. Did I just win now? Almost. More. Hands in the pants though. To be fair, if you do the body responds to that in like so many ways. If you're like constantly consuming something and then you just like hard stop consuming that thing, your body does not take kindly to that. Body's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Sugar? Yo, where's my sugar? I want my daily sugar. It's just like, oh, we need one more. Although, in some cases, it is much more extreme than others. Alright, more mud. I need one more mud. We can craft everything. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Alright. Umber, you gotta go stay at home. Alchemilla's okay. Cinnabar is pretty nice. I'm thinking Cinnabar. It's actually dangerously life earning, yeah. Antsy appetite, sleep, gone fuck you for a while. I got you. Have any of y'all seen Fluorescence? I've been trying to find her all morning, but... Motes and Myers, what's that zooming red ball of light? Wait. Is that... Snail. That armor does not belong to you. Remove those pins. Fluorescence is one of his snails, yeah. I think that's like his snail. Like, so he has like the one snail that kind of like chills on his shoulder. Sometimes he reveals more. Actually, fluorescent noises. Where is it? Beep, bop, boop, bop, bop, boop. Here? It's gotta be going here. Found you. Ambushed by Forge Dragon. I wanted to see all the weapons. I wanted to finish crafting the weapons. We're like one resource away now. No, I'm not padding. You're padding. All right, so what two games did we have? All right, we got those two on the side here. All right, so let's vote for the next game. We'll figure out the next game. I'll go ahead and let everybody vote. We got 3 potential games here. 3 games. For now. There's more, but you know. These are on the shorter side. Okay, that doesn't even fully fit. Oh my goodness. And then we got web. Yeah. Alright, we'll give like a 5-minute vote duration. Yeah, we'll make it 10. Everybody can look up the games. Long pole. Cinnabar, Mallow, and Echo. It's a nice combo of scouting and combat abilities. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that, TH4. I was debating on Echo. Well, I'm not padding, I swear. Actually, I really did just want to see the cutscene for the hammer. It's really what I wanted. Once I heard about that, I'm like, I want to know what they say after I build all the hammers. No. Not of the weapons, not of the weapons. More. More! Bop, bop. Shit. Yeah, Steven gifted me that one. It is very cute. It is very cute. I have seen it. It looked pretty freaking cute. Like, that might be worth a play. Yeah, Steven gifted that one to me for Christmas. Bop. Damn, he's hitting for 14. It's true, it will. Although it's winning anyway, so what about Jordan? Arkla gifted me the double laser game. He said it was pretty short. I almost dunked on myself. I almost popped myself to death. Okay, I think we got all the mud we need. I'm gonna try to grab one more just in case, though.
And thus the tale of Skipper ended when he slammed his head into a wall super hard and died.
Skipper was strong, but he was not very brave. The hammer and momentum has caused him much brain damage. Poor Skipper. I'm dead if I do that. Yeah. I just wanted to see what chat thought of each game. Yeah, Webbed is super cute. It really is. Even though it's a spider game, it's very cute. Right on the edge. Alright, I legitimately need this man's to rampage. Or just not be in a super booby position. That work? Maybe? I don't think so. Oh, that worked. Got him. Boop. Excellent work, Skipper. Yes. Gimme. Done? No! Oh no, do they gotta be upgraded too? Oh god. Oh, we got some though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
Oh, no.
6, 7. Oh, we might have enough. Alright, just click them all. Scenes are 1 for crafting. Wait, is it everything is in every weapon? Or is it like every of a particular weapon? No! Oh my. Dream is dead. It's okay, I'm walking away with a fully upgraded hammer, damn it. Oh, right, yeah, probably should be looking at some of these. Dang. No, I think we saw everything. Rain effect increased. Pulse for each inertia, and then against rain. Okay. Three damage. Stun. More movement. Ooh, foreshatter. That's actually huge. Me like a dead hammer. Reverb 2, okay. Stun. Shrapnel. So close. We need more dog toys. All right, how are we looking on the? How are we looking? Our Fury, Super Ledge Hop, and then Webbed. Let's see, okay, all right. So we'll do Fury and a Super Ledge Hop. That sounds pretty good. We'll leave Webbed for another time. Where's the? Not the Misty Myers. It's the Trade Haven. Yeah, the Trade Haven has the dart. Alright, but it's not there. Wait, no, it is. So much gold. We're gonna be rich. I see you, Patrick. Alright. We'll start Fury next stream. How about that? We'll start Fury next stream, and then I'm gonna stall. Now I'm stalling. Just so I can get everything set up. Not as much as Res Pleaser need. Dude, Res Pleaser is nutty. Oh yes, death is a combat mechanic. For solving puzzles. Uh-oh.
Stalling.
What? Stalling? Yes, TT-chan. Entertain them. I don't know how, but entertain them. Oh, yo, hold up. Did we get more couple dialogue? Yes! So, how'd your first solo meeting with the Parliament go? I appear to be
My
making enemies
milkshake
already.
brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge ye.
Oh, okay, alright, here's my E, my payment. Teach me, teach it. I appear to be making enemies already. Quite a few members dislike that I said, or what I said, and now I'm dislike me. So what? I disliked you when I met you too. True. And though I may be making enemies, there's only one
Payment
enemy I care
accepted.
about.
My milkshake
What?
is made from algae and dirt.
Is that
No
supposed to
refunds.
be a pickup line? Toombs, what a ridiculous moment of sincerity which expressed my heartfelt. It's just like Naruto. Payment accepted. Milkshake is algae and dirt. No refunds. I see. Chi-Chan is in with Mallow. Where is it?
Welcome
Where is
to
the
my
beast?
video, where a guy is trying his best to stall. Like, favorite and subscribe for more content. Make sure to follow my discount code for whatever game wants advertisement.
Whatever game. Insert game that's paying us below.
This video sponsored by Manscaped. Shave your balls today.
That's not an actual thing, is it? It could be. It actually could be. Oh, it's very real. The company? The company, right? I mean like the company. That's what I'm talking about, not... Many YouTubers advertise them. I have not. I haven't seen this commercial. On YouTube even. Soggy Bowl. What's it do? And lose 15 charge. At the start of your turn, lose health equal to toxin. Oh! Oh no. Dr. Squatches. No, Dr. Squatch is okay. It is very expensive, but like, they smell nice at least. Okay, one loot dart remains. You're mad if you don't buy our soaps. These other soaps are made of chemicals, but not ours. Ours is all natural. It does play that up. It really does. Oh, Dr. Squanchy, it's a brand of soap. It's a soap brand. A soupy brand. Loot. Soap is in fact soap. It's very true. Four dog toys. Does it increase the radius? I wonder. Okay, we got all the armors. We got everything I care about. Not a craft for random shit. Fire all knives in a medium arc. First bounce, deal 1 damage in a medium radius. That's actually pretty cool. The shuriken. Scathing shards. Add 1 drain. If pieces drain, deal 2 damage. That ain't bad. 5 mana. You get 2 of them. The pitchfork. Stone knives. Okay, on balance, deal 1 damage. If the beast is afflicted by any status, deal 2 additional damage. Dang. Okay. 70 mana, 10. Yeah. Or 70 movement, 10 mana. That's nice. Okay, gloves and belt. Alright. Gloves. What are the gloves? Do the belt. See another belt. Where's the glove? There. Okay, I think I can only craft this one. Okay, charge shot. Alright, regular belt. Dang it. Telling craft that. There we go. Alright, desperate run. Pick up weapons. Increase pickup radius by 1 when you start in the beast's attack zone. Gotta run. Yeah. Is it the glove? Okay, there's only one other glove. More dirt. It's been a while since I Saitama. You linked me? Okay. I am very curious. Oh, let's go watch that real quick. Okay, well, okay, maybe after. I didn't realize it was like the full video. I see. Okay. I'll skim around it later. I want to see what it's about. Oh, it's at the very beginning? Okay, cool. Alright, what do I do? Pop. Can you guys hear that? Okay, you guys can hear it. Open sound settings. That's not working. We want you there for now.
That time of year is fast approaching, and you're terrible, just terrible at knowing what to get that person who you know who seriously needs to start smarting themselves up. Now, if only there were a gift suited for someone who needs to start grooming. Remember, this person is in dire need to begin / upgrade their poor grooming routine to something awesome. Have you any ideas yet? No? What would you get?
Video on screen? Alright.
To look and feel fresh down below. Wow. Okay, let me spell it out for you. MANSCAPED. too slow. Manscaped. Oh, now you've got it. Get the perfect gift for someone special in your life. Yourself. Begin your grooming journey with the Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped with the all-new performance package. Say goodbye to seasonal growth and get merry with the proprietary advanced skin-safe technology, waterproof design, so you can gift yourself the gift of no mess by cleaning the showers and a built-in LED light. Continue the unwrapping with the 4.0 performance package, which includes anti-chafing boxes, the crop preserver and crop reviver, 2 essential post-trimming ingredients. Make sure everything down there is jolly. They also just launched their new 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which has key self-care ingredients for your scalp: hydration, nourishment, scalp strengthening. Also new just in, their ultra premium body wash infused with aloe vera and sea salt. Merry Christmas, you, your dad, your brother, your imaginary friend, with the performance package 4.0 from Manscaped. So get 20% off plus free shipping if you use the code.
It just shows like walnuts. It just shows like walnuts zooming on the screen. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. I like how it doesn't like specifically mention anything about balls, but you know, like the packaging clearly says it. True. Hold on, how? Alright, how much is a gag gift? Let's go. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that. That's a little too rich for gag gift blood territory. I was like, how much would it cost to gag gift somebody? I'm like, nope.
Hey Brandon, I got something for your hairy balls. Smiley face. Jingle your balls this Christmas. Or what do I look for? I think it was more dirt. Yeah, more dirt. Lots more dirt. Village Peaks got dirt. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fuck with the dragon. Dragon scares me. All right, now we're collecting stuff. So back to the miser. Loxton and Goglin. Oh, Noglin. Sorry. Goglin. It's been sponsored a few times by them. I think they're advertised on it. Advertised it on the Pokeballs video on the recent Voltorb. Several. Yes. Oh, can you link it in the Discord for me, Teacher Cora? I want to check that out later.
See how quickly I can just boop myself. I seriously don't get you. Fighting beasts directly is the worst idea. It helps. No, it doesn't. More beasts are always gonna show up. Nothing ever actually changes. Wasting your time. Wow. Look where my genius plan has gotten me. I am A. How are you today? Hey, you're here though. Oh, right, we're momentum based now. Well, movement based. Excuse me. Damn. Uh-oh. Dang. It's such a bad idea. No, Abby, no. Well, we hit 0. I think we won. Oh no, there's no more mud. I gotta go fight a dragon. Oh no. I have made a big
the
fucky
tale of
wucky.
Skipper ended when he slammed his head into a wall super hard and died.
Oh, the
Except
power
this
punch.
time for real.
Except this time for real. Oh no. It's okay, we're doing it for the dialogue. It's not true. What are you muttering about? What you said? How nothing changes. I think it makes a difference, fighting beasts. The ones we save. I guess. Wait, no, buy. No, we wish to purchase. Yes, purchase, yes. No, goodness. Found it. Got the beast in my sights. It's a precious resource to be expended, just not to 0. Oh, one off. And thus the tale of Skipper ended.
Yeah. We're just post-game farming for now. Tomorrow we're starting Fury. We did finish. It's time that I intercede. Yes, the super armor of awesome! Bop. Sadly, we're not going to make good use of the super armor. Sag. Hi, friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, FBA. Yeah, no, I've got this. Heh. I say 99 charge. No way. Ooh, this is not where we want to be. Oh shit, it just maxed. Wow! Wow, Echo's bonkers now. Wow! Damn, I thought the 20 was good. Come. Dandy, help me out. For the good of all. Bop. Quickly, Skipper. Press your advantage. Yes, advantage. Oh no! Oh, and I'm dead! Oh, this is. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. It wastes Sunday. This is supposed to be a farming expedition. What have I done?
He knew. He fucked up.
A minus setback. Alright, Dirt's going great. Why not both? I still don't really get it. How can you keep fighting over and over? Even though you see it's not making a difference in the long term.
You save a settlement, knowing it's probably going to get trampled a week later. I don't understand. But, yeah, I want to? Boop. Aha. Okay, there's a renown cap. Is it 30? I'm betting it's 30. I bet 30 is the renown cap. True, they can. They can. Got it. Need dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dang, this thing just wants a rampage. Oh, it wasn't the Pokeball video. Sad. That'd have been extra great. Skipper, watch out. Now's your chance.
Free buff ups. Smiley face.
I thought about it, but he's rampaging so quickly. I gotta take the turns I can hit him. He's already rampaging again. Yeah, no, I've got this. Hey. How the flying squirrel do I get over there? Maybe one buff up? Okay, maybe 2 buff up? Alright, Dandy kick his ass! Yeah, I like Echo's new daggers. Dandy just stuns the beast, and that's nice. Prepare yourself, fiend. Quickly, Skipper, press your advantage. No, just end it. Oh, you won't pick up and waste a dagger? Dude! That's awesome. I say, good show. Oh, we got two. Alright, so we want to see Dalbel. Pierces through everything. Picks up weapons. Super dive roll. Charge trio. Fires all charge daggers at a medium arc that pierce everything and applies essence. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, some more. Alright, we know about the sickle. We know about super throw. Ooh, monoblade. Manamia. Alright, deal no damage, but +1 for every 10 charge. Alright, so it takes 10, so you could do like 5 damage? I think 5 is the most damage that you can do. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. And you get 3 of them? Not bad. Running out of mana, get Echo! Wait, what? Come on, that was mana dagger. You should get 6 of them. Ooh, that's OP. That's actually busted. See the upgrade? Probably not. I think I spent like everything. Small. Goes 140 though. Okay. Alright, poison, you get 2 of them. You get 2 of them. Okay, that's the upgrade. No, I want to see the Mana Blade upgrade. No. Dang, those stone shivs are nice. Increase pickup. Increase drain. Bonus damage. Double damage. Travels further. Triple the damage. Seven shurikens. If you could somehow end up like inside something, that could be hilarious. Like, if only that allowed you to like stop in the middle of beasts. You just throw all the shurikens out. Hoo-yah! Dog toy. Wait, can we get dog toy in the mines? Dang. So, trade haven. Oh no! Dog toy in the trade haven. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think he ends up getting pushed out.
'cause that could have been fun. All right, let's go with the Mana Blade. Charge Trio sounds neat. I think Desperate Run is just a better version of Run. I don't see any like downside to it. Yeah, it's just like a straight upgrade. Manamune. Oh, wait, Super Throw's a... Wait. My Super Throw 3 and it's there. That's a little weird. Manamune's a 4, but it's there. Okay, I'm getting mixed signals here. Wait. How did I get... Wait, what?
I think the bottom 2 slots are the same type.
Oh! Okay! Dude, that's cool! What do we need for Manamune? We need something cheapo. Yeah. No explosive. Hi, Zombie! Zombie, we beat the game. I have to watch the VOD, but we beat the game. Okay, that's bonus action. Hold on, what am I looking for? Or this one. I wanted this one. I wanted to make him go further. Ah, but it's just bonus ammo. Is that... Yes, let's try it. We're on a flight. Oh, we finally got to take the flight? Yeah, we beat it at the start of the stream, so... You just go check that out. You got this. Bonus ammo doesn't, but I wanted the bonus flight. I wanted to see how that worked. Lately, Skipper has been rousing us so early in the... to respond to these calls for help. I had hoped I might have an opportunity for a nap today. It seems it is not to be. Wow, you mean you're not enjoying the gentle lullaby of smashing and roaring? I mean, of course, I'm committed to the gravity and magnitude of the situation. Unga bunga me smash! Oh.
Let me smash. Please.
Please. Okay, what are we looking for? Charge is really good. Don't know his weakness. Okay. But loot. But loot. Two Manamunes. Wait, no, you can't. Okay. I actually thought about it. I was like, wait, did I fuck up? Could I have taken more than one? That'd have been sick. That was good energy. Oh. Go.
Get him, Mana Blades! Oh, I thought I had that one. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, but I needed to get like just in the right position. We can get charge dagger. Me dagger. Okay. More mana. More mana. Oh.
Nice.
Easy. No! No! You should not enjoy the curve. I'm not enjoying this, but it must be done. No, I am. Mallow, no. Oh, it's right there. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, okay. And it's gone. My mana blades. Ow. What's this do? I'm so screwed. Oh, it doesn't take effect till next turn. Maybe? No, there it is. Rampage. That wasn't very smart. Wield this well, Skipper. Now's your chance. Running in the 90s. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, then we bounce there and there. Yeah, there we go.
Got it! Stop littering, but I have all these katanas! I got these katanas. Why are you throwing katanas? You're supposed to throw kunai. Oh, I knew it started with a K. Yeah, all three of the Tomb Raiders are free right now on Epic. Yeah. The new ones.
Why are you throwing cockroaches? R.
I just keep finding them. All these carrots everywhere. I want a muffin bun. Goku, no! I suppose that one. Oh, by 2. Okay. All right, so that's the downside of this one. This one's always 1. This one's only when you're in the red zone. It makes sense now. Why is your name not purple in Discord? Makes me feel like a subhuman. Well, no. See, in order to be. Hold on, that sounds weird. All right, so in all seriousness though, if you want your name purple in Discord, you need to go to. There should be a link down in the Twitch thingy. Let me go double check. Like I can't assign the purple name. You you have to like link your. There it is under subscriber perks. All right. You gotta link your Twitch account to Discord. So settings, connections, and then connect your Twitch account and Discord, and then that'll make your name show up purple. It is linked. May need to relink it? I can try and like refresh it. Let me try again. Can I do that now? I can't do that right now. Yeah, it yells at me, streamer mode's enabled. Okay, I'll do that after the stream. You should check the sub chat. It has a guide on how to gain access to the sub chat. Get your purple name. No, it's down below in the Twitch about these. If we upgrade it? Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, it's still good. Still doing it, but sign here to signify you borrowed a pen. Sign here to check out the pen. But I need the pen to do that. I should have thought of that before you needed to borrow a pen. Oh, stupid. My phone 22. Sign here if you received a pen. Decide to borrow a pen. Oh. Alright, there's no way we're getting it with that one. Alright, don't need Pierce anymore. Let's go with that one. Explosions! And pick up radius. Time to die!
I do declare, I shall never acclimate to the astonishing squishiness of this organic ground. Wait, Dandy, no, we're in the clouds. It is such a curious sensation. Are you wiggling your toes? What? No, of course not. That would be very undignified. He's wiggling his toes. Gimme. Where art thou, foul beast? Have at ye. Man, the dragon moves like super slow. Hey, Openmeister. Want the job, you need experience to get the job. It's true. Oh. Oh. That was just saying. Alright, we're hiring an introductory job for 3 years experience. What? It's an introductory position. Having to leave my setup behind. Yes, on me. Acquisition and writing utensils must be handwritten. Wait. Oh, I know what you're doing now, Chad. Oh, the cooler looking braid is right. We need 5 years of experience in this technology that's only existed for 2 years. That one gets me. That one's beyond bonkers. You need to be a super expert in something that hasn't existed. What? How? How even? Oh no, I took I took the pierce. Oh, I meant to take the bounce. Oh dear. Oh, this should be good damage. Damn. Okay.
Nice.
I was worried. Silly me. What was I worried about? Holy crap. And that's the power of
Why do
Mana
the daggers feel OP like a WoW rope?
Dude, man, if Echo would have popped, could have grabbed like the little daggers around the field and just lit that thing up. Absolutely decimated it. Oh, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Alright, that makes sense, Zach. That makes sense. Be an expert in every programming language. The creator of the language. Yes, if you're the creator of the language, can you please sign up in this position? We have a position open for one singular particular individual. Yes, you can expect on-the-job training. Why the fuck don't you have 5 years of experience and already know the business logic? What the fuck? You need to know our culture too. presume. Alright, what was I want to look at? Oh, I wanted that. No, we didn't get enough decay. Poopy. Alright, we get brought up though. Let's do that. Alright, so I wanted to swap to that one and this one. And do I have a way to apply? I don't, but he comes in. That'll work. When Dandy comes to save my bacon, we got some damage for the beast. Cinnabar, I gotta say. To reduce the appearance of nepotism. Yeah, so I want my cousin in this position, so I'll just write the job requirements to be so specific that only my cousin can get in, can only apply. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually kind of does. I'm gonna get him bounce around. Yeah. Keep attacking because I keep picking up the charge dagger, give me enough energy to roll again. Yeah. The bow would also be really nice with those daggers, to be honest. Because that was something that the bow was having troubles with, was energy, and then if you use echo, that also isn't a problem anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of new weapons, Chad. I've been unlocking them today. We beat the game earlier. I'm killing time right now. I'm having fun. Your grandmother thinks little of me. Rightly so, I suspect. The feeling is not mutual. It is rare that I encounter a compatriot. All of our generation lost so much. I suspect there are ways that you have been touched by those losses in ways you cannot realize. 2 generations growing up in the shadow of all that grief. Missed it. Yeah, it was like right at the start. In the confetti, I'm sorry! From the poll, it looks like we're starting Fury tomorrow. And whenever I first saw, like, Fury, right? I kept calling it Furry. Because I thought that's what it was. I was like, oh, that's a weird name for a game, because I didn't actually look and see what the game was about.
No, this game is furry.
Stun, okay. Strength. Up. Bring it on. I gotta say that this game was good. This game was good. I do hope they make a second one. And improve upon it. Cause this, I don't know, it's really fun. All these weapons, there's a little something for everybody. As far as the weapons go, like, you want a Giga Brain, have a massive, huge noggin at the end of the game, you can do that. If you want to Unga Bunga smash things down, you can do that. The game really opens up after you unlock the ability to slap whatever you want in these. I can see why you think it's a furry game. So if something is weak versus X, it takes less of that status ailment to inflict it. And if it's strong, it's the opposite. It takes like 30, like around 30 to like inflict the status effect. As soon as we so like here, it'll pop. See, it only takes 20 to actually inflict this one. Afflict this one? Inflict. Afflict. Oh! Match. Get in there. Yeah, there we go. Bop, 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 bop. Yes. Economy. I don't want to hear. If you want to play hard mode, there's the bow for that. True. Oh, it's up there? Oh my god. Yes. Man, I mean the fuck out of this. Alright, well, that's gone. Forever gone now. No! I took it out of a good position. Get some Manamune. Yeah, it looks like the end game weapons kind of have some pretty nutty top ends. Oh, Chad, you should have seen us with the hammer earlier. What was it? It was like the first day we got that new attachment, the one that increases strength up. We got strength up, and then we paired that with Cinnabar. And I think we were gonna do like 50. Oh wait, no, hold on. How much damage did we do the end boss? Huh? You know what? Maybe the end boss was more impressive. Not bad. It's true. I don't have the strength dagger.
It's time to stop!
Oh, okay.
It's time to stop, okay?
It is.
No more! It's time to stop!
Right after I craft some stuff. Pulse.
It's your stream though. Go as long as you want.
I do appreciate the reminders.
Don't
though.
listen to Filthy
I really
Frank.
do. Don't listen to Filthy Frank. Thanks, TTG. So pierce through everything, and then only whenever it hits the edge of the arena does it actually do stuff. When it does, it spawns pulses that pierce through everything. So these are like fragments that pierce, and then they apply fragile or they drain. That's neat. What the fuck is this? Wait. Set remaining steps to 10. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. You could actually infa combo with that. No! Don't get any dog toys!
Pizza slicer. Fidget spinner ninja star. It actually is, isn't it? Alright, so I took my knife. I added some fidget spinners to it. I'm a real ninja now, Naruto. Tempest, no. Tempest, yes. Pizza slice out of the face. That is the weapon that can one-shot the Sawtooth. Okay, I can see that. Cause that, so it like bounces, then if it has something to bounce to within 10, it'll just keep bouncing infinitely. And that is sweet. Alright, so what else we got? Okay, we got the Thistle Blossom, which is that's the scale clear. Okay. Wait, oh shit! It's a Psy! Pierce everything. On pierce, deal damage. Core is pierced, add 2 drain. Damage and drain. That's nice. 70? Wow! Wow! Perforators. Fires all knives in a wide arc, so probably like 180 degree. On bounce, deal 1 damage. On core bounce, add 2 scar. Always damages everything though, that's nice. Oh, it's low projectile though. But it does shoot 6, so, you know, not all bad. You know, that's pretty good. God, there's still the sword and the bow. Look at all this. There's so much potential. Okay, these, no. Okay, these aren't organized in like any particular way. Shield. Fortifying charge. Blistering Assault. On the 5th bounce, stop. With the first 4 bounces, deal 2 damage, add 1 scar, increases scar effect by 1. Scar effect by 1? As in, like, the growth gets reduced by 4? Not sure what that means. You can move on top of the ricochet and the weapon just he just keeps bouncing. Does that hard lock or soft lock your game? Does that lock the game if that happens? Or it eventually blows up, right? It's gotta stop eventually. What was it? I got one of the weapons to do that. It was super cool. I forget what I think it was the one that like deals damage every other bounce, and it just got stuck in, like it activated it, and then it was sitting there, bing, 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 bing. Got like solid 20 or so damage out of it. It was nice. Oh, okay. So whenever it bounces, I see now. So it's gonna hit for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for every bounce. Until the 5th bounce. Yeah, 5's cap. Okay. That's not bad. That's really good. Yeah, the head eventually loses health and you win. Okay, good. Man, how much would that have sucked? You're like, I got it. I don't got it. Skewer. Sumo block. Or. Wait, do I have the upgrade materials? I want to see what that does. Oh, yes. Okay, what's it do? 3 damage from oh, that's nice. I think the only thing that would have made that more bullshit is if they increased the step count. If they increased the step count, that probably would have been even more busted. Okay, it adds a bounce. Which is more scarring. the hell does Skewer do? Just heal more? Okay, yeah. Might be able to use Skewer on the dragon. This thing called haste. There is haste. I've only seen it on like 1 or 2 things though, sadly. Okay. Alright. We'll stop there. I don't know. It's a cool game. I did enjoy it. I'm actually really hoping they do a second one, and I'd be really looking forward to that. Because I mean, the game, if improved upon, like with like new ideas, new monsters, new stuff like that, has huge potential. It has huge potential. And I rather enjoyed this. All the little dialogues and interactions between the characters are really cute, and some of them were just really fun. And rebalance the bow. I don't know, maybe the bow, like I said, the bow with upgraded echo looked pretty okay. It looked pretty okay, Civic. Because you can spend like an entire turn just running around the field, amassing huge amounts of arrows. The bow probably does, especially early bow. Early bow was doo-doo butts. I did not like early bow. Early bow was... It looked like it could get okay, but I didn't actually try it out, so I don't know its true potential. Yeah, mini skills use mana as well, but with like 99 energy whenever you pick up kunai, you know, it can work out. With that mellow, get them slushies on the field, just go like ape. Return to monkey one turn. Just want to set up so when you have the least amount of movement control. It's true. It's very true. That is very true. I actually... Is there a different movement? Because I didn't like the more mana you had, the further your movement. I really didn't like that, because the turns where I had a shitload of mana, I actually didn't want to move at all. And the turns that I had no mana, I wanted to move a butt ton. So it was like the inverse of what I wanted, right? Because a small micro adjustment is where like most of the bow shots are. Whenever you're full mana, you're like, okay, I want to move into position to shotgun this thing down. You have super speed, but normal reflexes. Ow! Mirror. Ow! Me with the hammer. Look at me go! Ah, the arena wall. Yeah, there was some pretty cool one. There were some pretty cool level status effects there. Yeah, a normal shot didn't guarantee damage on the initial bow, and that felt bad. Because it's not even like a good percentage. It was like 20%. 1 in 5 that will deal damage to a core, and you're like, what? Why? Oh, where's my? Oh crap! I forgot the name of the sound effect. Yeah! There he is! Thanks, Happy! Yeah! Oh, that's right. We made it wah because there was the old Luigi wahs, but then we made it Luigi wah and Wario wah. Wah! Yeah, the normal shot was, yeah, the early bow was real bad. Did not feel good to use.
trip over your own feet by accelerating from 0 to 255 miles per hour. And now nobody knows all of the exclamation marks. Well, the website's back up and working. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy about that. So there was some tomfuckery going on their side. So we had to go and input code into our website. We had the correct SSL ticket, but their website wasn't connecting to our website because I guess they needed to add a new line of code or something in order to go back to their website to authenticate the SSL ticket. So it was there on the like Brandon was explaining to me, it's like on the surface it looked like it was everything would be working properly, but without that one line of code, the server wasn't actually checking the website. It was just kind of like, it was like half-heartedly checking the website to be like, oh yeah, it's got an SSL ticket, sure, but I'm not actually looking to see and verify the SSL ticket, so good luck. He had to go, what was it? He had to go several people up. Luckily, the first like help guy this time actually had like some knowledge of it, or like, you know, he's like, well, I noticed that something's fucky here, so I need to send you to my manager. And a few managers later, we finally got the issue resolved. You'd have to ask Brandon for like the super specifics, because I part of it just like went over my head. Like I kind of understood the general idea of it, but the specifics just right over my head. Yeah, basically, it's like, yeah, it's got one, duh, but like, I'm not really, you know, you're not telling me that it's my ticket, so I don't feel like actually looking at it. Until you specify that it's a Disneyland ticket. Yeah, whereas everything else was like, no, that certificate was revoked a while ago. It's so weird. It was so weird. So I gotta go work on improving the website. So what I would like to get done is, one, get the sound previews working again, because right now they're half butchered. Some of the file names are lowercase, and some of them have like my random capitalization. So I just need to pick a format and stick with it. I'm probably going with lowercase on my end, because it's gonna make my life easier to just do that than have to go back and re-edit like 500 audio files to the correct naming format. And then I'd like to add the deaths, like a little like table of deaths across the games that we've done, and maybe like links to those playthroughs, like the playlist to the actual games that we played. What else can be done? I do need to add more visual effects and stuff to our actual program, but that's down the line. That's not a website thingy. That's just another thingy. We received your email and we've created a ticket. Now wait 2 weeks for us to even read it. We have received your email and I will mark it as read, but it hasn't been officially read by somebody who understands it. And I won't actually send it to the proper person for another 2 weeks. Good luck! And eventually make YouTube. Many people have tried to topple the YouTubes. I don't think it's gonna be us. Oh no, Scott found trade chat in 14. He's linking me bad things. All I'm gonna say is that there's a Makote who's offering services for 100,000 gil. Well, I guess it's not really trade chat, but it's more like general chat inside the cities. Saw a video or like thumbnail earlier today. It had Asmongold with his face going, what? It was like 500,000 for a night with the ER beer. Trader chat can, it really can. Global chat always ends up like, at times funny, other times political. The political stuff's boring, but like outside of the political stuff, there's memes and other stuff happening. Quite extreme things happening in the chat. It's a fun little experience. Alright. So that's it for Beastbreaker. Tomorrow we got Fury. Which isn't furry, but Fury. You can join short queues now too. It's kind of nice actually being able to get on the server in a reasonable time. It's like hour and a half when it's like super busy now. That's nice. I gotta spend today figuring out what I want to do in Final Fantasy. I think I learned healing's not for me. I wasn't having a good time doing the heals. Oh, you're 50 to 150. No, I'm not on the free trial. Scholar. I'm a scholar. I have many harsh words for it, but I reserve those. White Mage is fun? Yeah, I'd heard that. Pretty much I'd heard White Mage is like the kind of healer that I would be looking for, but I just don't have it in me to level another healer and then just be green DPS. 14's got a whole like different healer logic to it than WoW did. WoW was like you spent like damn near all your time healing, and I like that. I like that gameplay. Whereas in 14 you're trying to optimize for always doing damage, and I don't know, it's not really my thing. Yeah, Scholar's in a bad spot. They still have a lot of jank in them, and that jank really hurts their class. If they were like a DPS, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but since they're a healer and like response times are very important, it's rough. I was during Trial 1, we actually had a couple wipes because the ordering that I was doing my skills. So I order my fairy to do Fey Blessing, which is kind of like the AoE heal. It's a free AoE heal, so you want to like prioritize that whenever you can. And that skill has up to like a 5-second delay after you cast it. Just because sometimes the fairy gets locked into doing other things. And that's no bueno for a healer, because the Trial 1 has a thing that hits you, leaves a bleed on you, and if you don't heal like immediately, you die. And that problem came about. So my fairy just wasn't healing in time, and it kind of sucked. I'm playing on starts with an S. Yeah, I know my server. Sargentos. Yeah. Sargentanus. Sargentos is the one that I meme on him. To be. Yep. That's another thing. The fairies, she's very delayed. Like even in her movement. So you gotta like puppeteer her. But the effort that it takes to puppeteer her isn't worth the trade-off because your potencies aren't higher. In fact, they're probably equal to or lower than the other classes. It's just weird. I like Scholar thematically. I like the idea of a pet healer, and I really liked it during ARR. Like during 2.0, I fucking love Scholar. Scholar was the bee's knees then, and I had a lot of fun with it. But like over time, it's just kind of like become this jank mess, and I'm like, eh. I'm not having fun with it, so I gotta find something else that I'm interested in. Yeah, right there, Sargentos, Sargentanus. I call it Sargentos. I don't know why I call it Sargentos. All right, just to let's go see what the queue looks like. Okay, 700 right now. It's just about hitting big login time. Probably about 30 minutes is like the highest that it'll reach. What are you doing? What are you doing, Scholar? Need me to bury you too? Yeah, I do. But finally got Trial 1 down. Trial 2 kicked my ass though, and that's I mauled real bad last night. I mauled real bad. Like, I was tearing my class apart because I was so mad. I just had to vent. Poor Topher had to listen to me vent about my class. I'm like, dude, I can't handle this. And then I tried out Summoner. Summoner's alright. It needs a little bit of a damage boost, but it's something I could play. But it do need a small damage boost. You can feel like how weak some of the stuff is. I know, because I went through a dungeon playing as Scholar, right? I played through as Scholar healing. And then the next dungeon I flipped to play my Summoner, who was like, he's like 5 item levels lower. It really wasn't that big of a difference, but the dungeon was so much slower. Like, the clear time was so much slower, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're just about, with Siege Core, we're like 30 minutes off, so it'll probably be like double that. It'll be like 1500 at like peak hours. Sometimes 2K, but I haven't seen 2K in a little bit. Yeah, the summon Ifrit Garuda Titan, if they made that like super instant instead of like comes out and he kind of like takes a bit and then he does his thing and then he goes away. If they made that like super instant, that'd be a feel good change. So then like anytime there's off time during the combat, you can just chain cast those back to back and then go right into your next Bahamut phase. That'd be nice. That'd be a feels good change. Because like those do hit hard. Like those are 700 potencies. So those do hit hard and like they would be worth casting, but because you have to cast that and then there's like this 5-second gap where you can't use another one, it like kind of weighs down the point of using your Ifrits, and you're probably just better off going right into your next Bahamut phase. Oh god, you're doing okay. So Chad, how that works is
it's time to stop.
It's time to stop. It's talking.
Okay?
I'm just talking. I'm sorry.
No more. It's time to
I'm
stop.
sorry. All right. Yeah, I get ranty. I apologize. Chad, the quest that you're on, I'll probably talk to you here in a minute on TeamSpeak, but so that role quest was meant to be spread out. You're supposed to do it like, I think it's like every 2-ish levels throughout Shadow. So you're doing it all at once and you're having to catch up. So it's gonna be a long ping pong. I did too. Yeah, I didn't do my role quest until it forced me to. Having a Scholar in the dark is a bad time. It felt okay in dungeons, like dungeoning Scholar
ends
and
when Grassy gets through the queue capit.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta stare at the queue. I'm giving you the Final Fantasy experience. No, this was the Final Fantasy experience. Thankfully, they've done huge improvements. No more queue breaking, which is good. That's real good. That's a huge change. That was massive. That like the queue actually working as a queue. It's nice. Makes it actually playable. Warriors, yeah, Topher leveled his warrior because he was like, dude, these things are busted. So I'm gonna go play this and be angry. I don't remember the other X-Pack launches. I'm trying so hard to remember, but I can't remember how they were like.
Ripping up some gaping holes. Get him, Chad. So many disconnects. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, there was a fair bit of disconnecting. All instances were broken for days. I remember that experience in ARR. I don't remember the actual dungeons breaking down, but there was like a queue system to get into the dungeon. We spent like 30 to 45 minutes waiting for a dungeon instance to open up in order to get in. It wasn't that there wasn't enough people to do the dungeon. No. The problem was there was too many people running AK. So, like, the servers got backed up and you had to wait for somebody to finish the dungeon before you could get in. It was crazy. Oh, people were just doing fates. You know that happened with the story dungeon at the end of Shadowbringers? Wow. Damn, I didn't think that'd happen again. Okay. Alright. I should we should probably end stream. I'm just staring at the queue. We were doing it last minute. Oh, during the what'd they call it? Sprout bringers? I think that's what they started calling it, was Sprout Bringers. Instead of Shadow Bringers, it became Sprout Bringers because like brought a whole bunch of people over. But like the tail end of Shadow Bringers was like, you know, everybody joining. I got you, Sabi. That's right. Yeah. Because you were like, yeah, you were like last day. You're like, I'm getting this done. I'm doing it. Man, you mad rush that. You mad lad. Yeah. I didn't realize it was like that down to the wire. I should have though because of the timing, but I didn't realize that. Yeah, Warriors got to get nerfed, right? Warriors got to get nerfed. Like I already thought like paladins are pretty ridiculous with their self-healing shenanigans, and then like they added that to warrior too. They're like, yeah, okay. Or just buff everything else. You can do that. Dude, Dark does need something. Dark needs something. If they don't want it to be like a self-sustained tank, which I don't know why they don't. I feel like that's a pretty good identity for the Dark Knight, but if they don't want it to be a self-sustained tank, it needs something else. It can't just be the damage tank and then like be poopy at like actually tanking. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something. It needs identity. Who's gonna be late this stream? This guy. Come on, Nick, I got 15 minutes. 14. Oh, 13. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got this. Fine. Oh, I showed the leech's life. That'd be cool. Be like Scion, but you life leech anytime it bursts. Damn. Okay, alright, yeah. On that note, I do gotta go. I gotta go. Alright. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it, everybody. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're starting Fury. A lot of deaths, a lot of gold incoming. Have a good night.